Hello everyone. Today I will show you more skills on Excel that use to organize your data and also clarify your data to be easy to analyze by any algorithm. For example, this data included two identity, numbers and letters. This data is difficult to be understood by algorithms. For example, I'm going to use this data to go to insert and find it what the figure that move fit with. Now, I cannot find it. Any figure can be fit with this data. Now, what I'm going to do in this data, I need to split this data to two columns based on this letters and based on the space here that will help me to identify the how many columns here. When I go to data, then I need to go to text to column. Then I'm going to select delimited. After that, I'm going to go to next. Then here I have tab, I have semiconductor, I have comma, I have space. But here I am only interested with the space that's going to help me to split my data to two columns. After hit next, then say finish. Here my data inserted in two columns. When I go to home and organize my data, now I'm going to find my data in two columns. Now I have another thing. Now, when I need to join my data, I need to use concatenate. This one, concatenate. For this one or this one, whatever you want, but I'm going to use the second one. After that, I'm going to select the first one, comma, the second one. Then when I hit enter, I'm going to get those numbers came together again. When I split down, when I drag down, I'm going to find my data came to my column with the same process. Here, I cannot use this function text to columns. Why? Because first, this data has no space. For example, I'm gonna copy this and paste it as number. Now I have no function here. I have only that. When I go to text to column, yeah, first I need to select the column. Now, when I select text to column, when I say delimited, yes, then I'm gonna go to next set again. After that, I have the space, but here I cannot change my data in two columns. It's gonna stay in the same column. Why? Because I have no split for my data. I need to clarify my data in order to be understood by the function in Excel. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go to home again, then I'm gonna back with the process. Why? Because I need this function come back to my process. Then I'm gonna keep coming back until I get the function come back. After that, for this, I'm gonna add two quotation columns or quotation mark. Now space and quotation mark again. Then I have this comma. After that, I'm gonna enter. Then I'm gonna create the space for my figure, for my columns. Now I have a space that created by my function. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go again to data. Then I'm gonna go to text to column. After that, I'm gonna select the same selection delimited. Then I'm gonna go to next set. Then I'm gonna select the space that I am interested with. Now, in this space, I did not say any split for my data. Why? Because I am still work with the function. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cancel this process, go to my data, then I'm gonna say copy. After that, I'm gonna paste this data based on the numbers. Why? Because I need to remove the function that calculated that columns. Then I'm gonna hit this one. After that, I'm gonna double click here to make sure I have no function. Yes, I have no function now. Then I'm gonna now shade it. Now I'm gonna shade it. Then I'm gonna go to text it to column. After that, I'm gonna select next set, and next set I'm going to select space for this one. Now the space, I created 2 columns at this process. Then I'm going to talk to next set, and everything said okay, and this data gonna organize in E2. Yes, in E2. After that, I'm going to say finish. Now I'm going to find my data in 2 columns. Now for organization for this data, I'm going to go to this one. I'm going to find my data in 2 columns. What's going to happen for this process, for example, I'm going to go back again with the same process, for example, or I need to create another thing, another function beside concatenate. I'm going to go to TEXTJOIN it, TEXTJOIN. Okay, TEXTJOIN. In TEXTJOIN here, I'm gonna add quotation mark. After that, I'm gonna he's gonna ask me ignore empty cells or include empty cells. I'm gonna say include empty cells because here I have no empty, but if I need to include everything, then I have empty cells. Then I have no empty cells here. I'm gonna say include empty cells here. For false, then I'm going to say for TEXT1, this one, for TEXT2, this one. After that, when I hit enter, I'm going to find that my data came like what happened with concatenate. Then I'm going to drag down. Now my data has created by join text. Now, if I need to build the same process for change this data to 2 columns. Now, for example, if I did copy and copy, after that, I'm going to paste it based on the numbers. Then what's going to happen again, based on the numbers. After that, I'm going to go to data and text it 2 columns. And text it 2 columns, I'm going to say next set, and next set, I have no columns for this one. For example, if I continue with my data going to stay in the same column. Finish, it's going to stay in the same column. Why? Because I did not create the space for this data. How to create space in the join text set? I'm gonna go to return my function by click home. Then I'm gonna say I need to return the function that calculated the column join text. What I'm gonna do here after E2, after that we have comma. Then I'm gonna add quotation mark for this one with the space. I need the space, then quotation mark, then comma. After that, enter. Now, when I enter for this process, what's gonna happen here? Everything has space now. For my letters has space. Now I'm gonna copy it and paste it as numbers. Copy and paste as number to be understood by my text to columns function. When I hit text to column function, after that I'm going to say next set. Then I'm going to select the space that creates 2 columns. Then I'm going to go to next set. After that, the finish gonna finish with 2 columns. Now I have another example. For example, if I have 3 columns, what's gonna happen? Here I'm gonna return for my process again. Go to home and undo or return to the same process for this one. For example, I need to join this data as numbers as well. Then copy it and paste as number. Paste as number. For example, my name is, okay, copy it and paste as number. Copy it and paste as numbers. What's gonna happen? Now this is based on the number. For example, I'm gonna add my name, HAMZA, and I'm gonna add the last name, SAAD. Then what's gonna happen for both of them? For this one, can be changed to three columns. I'm gonna see that now when I shade them, especially for what I selected. Then I'm gonna go to insert. I'm gonna go to data. Then I'm gonna hit text it to columns. Okay, I have Microsoft can convert only one column. Okay, okay, because this added in two columns. Then what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna make sure I have two columns, one column. Okay, Y and that. Okay, here I'm gonna select only this column that included this names. Then I'm gonna go to text it to column. Now I have this happen. Now I'm going to go back to make sure everything okay delimited. Then I'm going to go to next set. I'm going to select the space to include my name and my ID and my number in the different columns. When I hit next set, then I'm going to hit finish. When I hit finish, I'm going to find my names and my ID and my numbers in the different columns. Now I have three columns. When I go to home, when I go to home and click this organization for my data, I'm gonna find my data distributed in two columns. Now last notes about this one. For example, if we use this function concatenate for this one, both of them they work well. For example, I used already this one. I'm going to use this now, concat. For example, I'm going to enter the text one, then comma, text two. Both of them, they are different numbers and letters. When I hit enter, I'm going to find them came together. When I hit this one, I need to add space in order to understand by my data here, text to column. What I'm going to do here, I'm gonna add quotation mark, then space, quotation mark again. After that, I'm gonna add comma and hit enter, and then I'm gonna now drag down with the same cells. I'm gonna be run in that process, in that process. Now everything coming with the different with the different type of data, letters and numbers, and also with the space in the middle. Now can be understood by text to column. And when I select this, when I go to next set, for example, now it included the if you see here included function. I don't need the function because it's not able to be understood by the function of text to column. I'm gonna copy this one and paste as number. I'm going to paste it as number. After that, I'm going to go to text to column. Then I'm going to select delimited and go to next set. After that, I'm going to select the space that I have here. Then I'm going to say finish with the space. Now I have two columns in this step. Based on this, I can clarify my data to be understood by visualization, by analyzing for the data, or to find the output, the input and the input for your data, in order to make clarify and also pure solution for your data. After you make good clarification for your data using these functions, what we covered today, we covered TEXTJOIN, we cover concatenate and concat, and also text to column. If you have any question regarding this, and also if you have more information about anything, just write down and comment in my video. And also I am very interested if you have any topic you want to cover, and also if you have any more information about any comments or anything, you are very welcome. And thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.